Hello guys, welcome to Quiz and Quotes. We are at the part 9 of the short question and answer for Sure Shot Accounting Success. So please take it carefully and learn it, practice it, see it number of times, try to solve the questions, and you can prepare better for your examinations. So without wasting time, let's go to the question series. And the first question coming here is, which account is debited on dishonoring of bills? When a bill got dishonored, which account will you debit? The answer is the debtors account. Debtors account will be debited when a check got dishonored. Next question. State three concepts of structuring database of accounting. State three concepts of structuring database of accounting. Then the answer is, the three concepts of structuring database of accounting are: number one, documentation of transaction, the putting things on the voucher. Number two, computerized accounting. And number three, accounting database. Next question, define data processing cycle. Define data processing cycle. Data processing cycle is a process of transforming the data into useful information for making an important decision. Data processing cycle is a process of transforming the data into useful information for making an important decision. Next, what are the steps required in data processing cycle? What are the steps required in data processing cycle? And the answer is, the step required in data processing cycles are: number one, the source of the document; number two, input of data; number three, the data storage; number four, manipulation of data; and number five, output of data. So I repeat, the steps required in data processing cycles are: number one, source of document; number two, input of data; number three, data storage; number four, manipulation of data; and number five, output of data. Next question, what are the elements required for conceptualizing data model? I repeat the question, what are the elements required for conceptualizing data model? And the answer is, the elements required for conceptualizing data model are: number one, reality; number two, ER design; number three, relational data model; number four, normalization; number five, refinement. So let me repeat once again the answer. The element required for conceptualizing data modes are: 1. Reality; 2. ER design; 3. Relational data model; number 4. Normalizations; 5. Refinement. Let's go to the next question. Does all the relation have one default super key, which is unification of all its attributes? Is it true or false? This is the truth. That means all relations have a default super key, which is the unification of all of its attributes. Next question. Do you agree with the statement that data transformation is known information? Is it true or false? It's true. Now, next part. Referential integrity limitation rises because of the links between various entities. True or false? I repeat, referential integrity limitation rises because of the links between various entities, and the answer is true. Next question. The entire non-existence of fair conditions in the select statement indicate that no tuples of a relation shall be chosen. Is it true or false? It's false. Now, the example of a representational data model is the ER model. I repeat, the example of a representational data model is the ER model. Is it true or false? It's false. Which attribute has more than one attribute with unique values? The question is, which attribute has more than one attribute with unique values? The answer is full functional. Next question, which entity does not have key attribute of its own? Which entity does not have key attributes of its own? The answer is weak entity. Next question, what constraints does the weak entity type always have with respect to its identifying relationship? What constant does the weak entity type always have with respect to identifying relationship? The answer is multi-valued constant. Next question. Which item purpose is to organize the record data into categories? The question is, which item purpose is to organize the record data into categories? And the answer is sorting data. Which item purpose is to organize record data into categories? The answer is card sorting. Next question. Which content of statement once recorded cannot be changed by the individuals? Which content of statements once recorded cannot be changed by the individuals? And the answer is snapshot. Next question. Give some example or say state few capabilities of MS Access. And the answer is, the few capabilities of MS Access are: number one, it helps in sorting data in an organized way. Number two, support various ways of data in information. Number three, provide data sharing and different user transaction processing. I repeat the answer. The few capabilities of MS Access are: it helps in sorting data in an organized way. Number two, support various views of data and information. Number three, provide data sharing and different user transaction processing. Next question, mention steps that are required to create a new database in Access. And the answer follows like this. The steps that are required to create a new database in Access are: number one, first, open the Access window, choose blank Access database and click OK button. Next, click the displayed new file database dialog box. This will enable the user to enter the file name and a set of location for the database. Then you click create button. Then you'll find, then if the task pane does not open, you can choose the file from menu bar and click open to open a task pane and create a new database. Let me repeat the answer. The steps that are required to create a new database in Access are: number one, first open the Access window, choose blank Access database and click OK button. Number two, click the displayed new file database dialog box. This will enable the user to enter the file name and a set of location for the database. Then you click create button. If the task pane does not open, you can choose the file from the menu bar and click open to open task pane and create a new database. Next question, the need for which report is not anticipated? The need of which report is not anticipated, and the answer is casual. The need of casual report cannot be anticipated. Next question, name the query that does not include the use of any inquiry function to generate a summary of data. Let me repeat the question. Name the query that doesn't include the use of an inquiry function to generate a summary of data. And the answer is simple query. Quickly, the next question, which query indicates an individual to access criteria for picking a collection of records? Which query indicates an individual to access a criteria for picking a collection of records? And the answer is parameter. Next question, which clause is applied to designate the fields to represent data or information? Which clause is applied to designate the fields to represent data or information? And the answer is select. Next question. Which item is determined to add a page number, date and time of a report? And the answer is design view. Which item is determined to add page number, date and time of report? And the answer is design view. So here we again finished our series of 2025 questions. Now it is your gift time. Go to the description box. In the description box, you'll find a link. Click to the link, it will take to the web page where your gift is hidden. Explore the web page, fill the form. Any question you can always ask on the email and the number given in the description box. We are here to help you. Thank you so much. Share these questions to the student or the family, friends, members who are preparing for the different examinations and help them to grow. Thank you so much. Take care. Wish you all the best.